Hello students, how are you all? Hope you all are fine. So let us start with a new topic, that is noble matters. As you have seen in my earlier video, matters are arranged according to their decreasing reactivity. So platinum is least reactive matter. Least reactive means it doesn't react with air, water, acids, bases and most other substances. And such matters which are least reactive and which are not chemically affected by any substance around them are called as noble matters. Besides the giving example of platinum, gold and platinum both are noble matters. They do not get tarnished, they retain their luster for a long time, they are least reactive, they are not chemically affected by any other substance. So all these are the properties of the noble matters. Both these noble matters, one more property can be observed, that these both the matters are ductile as well as malleable. You know what is ductile? The property by which matters can be drawn into thin wires, and malleable, it is a property by virtue of which matters can be beaten into thin sheets. Because of these two properties, they are used for making the jewelry. Gold can also be used for plating the other metals like copper and silver. कई बार आपने देखा होगा सिल्वर के ऊपर हम गोल्ड की पॉलिश करा लेते हैं या कॉपर के ऊपर हम गोल्ड प्लेटेड उसको करा लेते हैं. एंड प्लैटिनम इज यूज इन डेंटिस्ट्री. इट इज यूज बाय द डेंटिस्ट as a and in making the scientific instrument. Platinum is used for making the scientific instruments used by the dentist. Now one more thing about gold, that pure gold is very soft. As it is very soft, we cannot use it for making the jewelry. So what we do? We often mix it with silver or copper to make it hard. It is mixed with silver or copper in order to increase the hardness. Now purity of gold is expressed in terms of carats. आपने देखा होगा कभी आप कुछ ज्वेलरी शॉप पे गए हैं, कुछ खरीद रहे हैं, तो आपको जो गोल्ड की जो प्योरिटी होती है वो कैरेट में एक्सप्रेस की जाती है. कैरेट का मतलब क्या है? द कैरेट नंबर गिव्स number of parts of gold present in 24 parts of the mixture. It will be more clear with the help of an example. For example, 22 carat gold means 22 parts of pure gold. 22 parts of pure gold is present in 24 parts of mixture of gold with copper. अगर हम 22 कैरेट गोल्ड खरीद रहे हैं तो इसका मतलब ये है कि 22 पार्ट्स तो उस मिक्सचर में गोल्ड है, बाकी 2 पार्ट्स उसमें कोई चीज़ मिक्स की हुई है गोल्ड में, कॉपर या सिल्वर. प्योर गोल्ड जो होता है वो होता है 24 कैरेट का गोल्ड, मीन्स ऑल द 24 पार्ट्स ऑफ गोल्ड. नाउ beside being used in their pure form, metals are often used in the form of their alloys. कभी कभी मेटल्स को दूसरे मेटल्स के साथ या नॉन मेटल्स के साथ मिक्स किया जाता है, और ऐसे होमोजीनस मिक्सचर को एलॉय बोला जाता है. तो व्हाट इज एन एलॉय? एलॉय इज एन homogeneous mixture of two or more metals or a metal and a non-metal. होमोजीनस मिक्सचर मीन्स जब आप किसी एलॉय को देखेंगे तो आपको ये नहीं पता चलेगा उस एलॉय को देख के कि इसमें ये और ये मेटल या ये मेटल और दूसरा नॉन मेटल मिक्स है, दिखाई नहीं देंगे, वो आपको एक साथ दिखाई देगा, राइट? तो इसको बोलते हैं होमोजीनस मिक्सचर. तो एन एलॉय इज अ होमोजीनस मिक्सचर ऑफ 2 or more metals or a metal and a non-metal. Now, what is the importance of alloy? Why alloys are used? Because alloys are stronger, harder and more resistant to corrosion. ये तीनों प्रॉपर्टीज़ बढ़ जाती हैं जो एक मेटल में नहीं हमें आसानी से मिल सकती, वो हमें एलॉय में मिल जाती हैं. इसलिए वी यूजुअली मेक alloys. Now let us see the table of the alloys. It is very important from exam point of view. In the left hand side of the table, certain alloys have been given, and in the extreme right their uses have been given, and in the center their composition is given. Let us see one by one. Steel. Steel, you know, it is often used for constructing materials, machine parts, utensils. So steel is not a metal, it is an alloy. So which two metal and non-metal is mixed in? Iron, it is a mixture of iron and carbon. Iron is a metal and carbon is a non-metal. Now stainless steel. Stainless steel we use for making utensils, cutlery, surgical implements, and it is a mixture of iron, chromium and nickel. Now see the brass, जिसे आप पीतल बोलते हैं. It is used for making utensils, decorative statues, nuts and bolts, and it is a mixture of copper and zinc. Bronze, आपने मेडल्स देखा होंगे, ब्रोंज मेडल भी होता है उसमें. कॉइन्स भी बनते हैं इसके. यूटेंसिल्स, यूटेंसिल्स मीन्स बर्तन भी बनते हैं, स्टैचूज भी बनते हैं, डेकोरेटिव आइटम्स भी होते हैं. इट इज़ अ मिक्सचर ऑफ कॉपर एंड टिन. अनदर एलॉय इज जर्मन सिल्वर. टेबल पे रखने वाली सारी चीज़ें, डेकोरेटिव पीसेस बनाए जाते हैं. And it is a mixture of copper, zinc and nickel. Dura-alumin. It is used for making aircraft bodies, automobiles parts and undersea vessels. And it is a mixture of aluminium, copper, magnesium and manganese. The formula for magnesium is Mg, whereas manganese is Mn. Don't get confused in it. Now another alloy is Alnico. As the name is suggesting, Alnico. Al for aluminium, Ni for nickel and Co is for cobalt. So it is a mixture of aluminium, nickel and cobalt and is generally used for making the magnets. Now the last alloy is gunmetal. Gunmetal, it is used for making gun barrels and it is a mixture of copper, tin and zinc. If somebody asks you what is the difference between stainless steel and steel, so you can easily give its composition. The steel is a mixture of iron and carbon, whereas stainless steel is a mixture of iron, chromium and nickel. Hope you have understood what are alloys and noble metals. If you have enjoyed this video, then give it thumbs up and pass it on so we can create more like this. Thanks. Thank you all for watching the video.